Hello, folks. We'll be getting started very shortly. Just putting the last little finishing touches on our setup as per the usual. Only be a moment. I mean, I could throw the camera on now, but then you're just gonna see me like staring down into my phone, and that's not terribly presentable now, is it? Oh, and hello, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. It's V time. Gather all your friends. It's V time. It's V time. The only cure for sadness. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had Monopoly out here. That's dangerous. You can't give me that kind of power. Oh, and it's a Hive. Hello, Hive. How are you doing, doll? Welcome in, welcome in. Rat, rat, rat. That's me. I'm the rat. Oh goodness, here. Let me concentrate my increasingly limited mental capacity. That's the word I'm looking for. And get the stream manager up, and we'll get my ugly mug on camera for you. How's that sound for a deal? Oh, goodness gracious. I just got done. I may sound a little bit out of breath. I might sound a little bit winded. I just got done exercising, actually. I went to. Well, honestly, I don't really know, actually, what I've been doing today. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what I've been up to today. That's wild. I was up to something, or another. I guess. And then I went and exercised because I needed some energy. I remember that much at least. I still feel the elevated heart rate. And then I got some energy and I was like, well, hell, it's only like 6 o'clock. Let's go get the stream going. And here we are. Good. I had a friend round for dinner and Magic the Gathering. Hell yeah. Your ugly mug? You mean like a cup? Because I know you don't mean your pretty face. Oh, you sweetheart. I suppose I could show off the. I mean, I really have a very ugly mug with me. I've got my Book of Mormon mug. Let me. Here, I've got it up. Let me flip this on. Hello. Now, who are you calling a pretty face? Look at me. Goodness gracious. Here, let me get this set up on over here. Let me make sure everything looks good. That looks alright. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. I've been given the power over happiness for the day because I've been a good envy and I finished some chores and voice trained. Very good job, Andrew. Proud of you. Chores and voice training are a lot of work. You deserve the power over happiness. I mean, I would presume that you would deserve the power over happiness anyways. Being happy is not contingent on, productivity, believe it or not. But, whatever works for you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Sorry, now I can't even say it properly. Oh, let me, like, get it out of my system. Let me remind my tongue how to make the L sound. Hello, Art. There we go. Now I can say it. You're ruining me out here. I can't believe it. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Very good to see you. I am looking at you. I try never to stop. Y'all are gonna kill me, I think. I think that's your conspiracy. I think you've all come here, like, after I've already gotten my heart rate up from, like, dancing around and stuff, playing my Beat Saber, and now you're all here to finish the job. It's cruel. It's unusual. I can't come up with any other words. Cruel and unusual. That's what this is. It's unconstitutional, damn it. Oh, goodness gracious. OG, you have even more V's than Streamer? Yes, are as many V's. A collection, in fact. Cutie Pie Rat Stream, yay! Where? Can I go raid them? You'd be so lucky. I would. Be placed in the whole Western Hemisphere. Y'all are out here, like, building up my ego, and it's a dangerous thing. That is my dishwasher running. I thought it had stopped. Hopefully y'all can't hear it too much. It's just like I heard a little sound, a little rattling sound from like the corner of my darkened like living room, and I was like, I'm gonna die here. There's something making noise in my house, and I don't know what it is. No, I turned it on a little bit ago because you know what I want. You know what I want? What I really, really want? I've got this glass, kind of classic Coca-Cola glass, right? It's got like the like I the shape to it. You know what I'm talking about? Like the classic Coca-Cola mugs, or not mugs, glasses. So like when you pour into them, they're designed in such a way that like, one, they fit a can of Coke perfectly, and the way that it fizzes up, it like keeps the fizz going. Like the shape is really good for it, and it's ergonomic, and it's a great glass, and I love it. And I would really like a tall glass of my off-brand Coke tonight. Maybe an edible. Not yet, but that's why we've got the dishwasher going, specifically so I have that glass available. Autism? Never heard of it. I'm a little, I'm a little bit of a dork, ever so slightly. But I would imagine that you all knew that already. I suppose, probably. I mean, if you've been around this often, I mean, I imagine you've got a pretty good idea. Don't know what keeps you coming around, but, well, each to their own. I hope you're all doing wonderfully today, though. I know I am. I'm finally getting my energy back. It's been a pretty low energy day. I did not sleep quite enough last night, but we're making it work. Dorks are the best anyways. Oh gosh. I mean, you're right. You see, like I'll beat myself up for being a dork, but then I see somebody else being a dork and it's like, oh, my heart. I am slain. Your dork canceling my sub. Oh no. That's alright. I don't deserve them anyways. I've got ideas. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Seen a person drop their wallet, so I gave it back. They said, "Oh, thank you so much." How did they know? How did they know? How did they know what? That it was their wallet? You're so cute with dork. Continue to dork. Listen. Come here. Come here. Listen. Here. I need to let you in on a little secret. The dorkiness. I'm sorry, Art. It's terminal. I can't stop. It's not a choice anymore. Here, let me get out of your personal space. It's a date? Oh god, I know, right? They built it in. It came, I came with the dork built in. It wasn't a choice. Wah. You see, aw, thank you so much. Now read it without turning thank you so much into, you know? Oh, Mousy, you don't understand. I'm real stupid. You see, what you're saying probably makes perfect sense, but I'm an idiot. How many weeks do you have left? Well, hold on. Let me look up the lifespan of a rat. Rat lifespan. 2 years, is the lifespan of a brown rat. So, bad news. I'm a little bit overdue right this moment. Autism. Oh, oh my god. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. My brain was auto-translating too effectively. Autism. Yeah, how did they know? Oh gosh. With terminal dorkness, I think, well, the doctors say it could, it could happen anytime now. I could have weeks left, I could have minutes. You could watch me die live on stream right now. That it could happen. Death is unpredictable. Oh, thank you. You always turn off autocorrect. Well. Here, let me contain myself. I'm laughing too much. Don't get our hopes up. Jeez, gosh, how do y'all know what I'm into? Here, let me get that stretch in. Thank you, Mousy. Mmm, mmm. Oh, gosh. Hold on, let me work this shoulder. Oh, oh, that's much better. Thank you. I didn't realize I needed that much. I really need to like I've been getting in the habit of like stretching pre-workout, right? I call it a workout. It's like I go dance to like Beat Saber for like 20 to 30 minutes. But it feels like a workout. My heart rate gets pretty damn high, so I'd say that counts as exercise. I mean, okay, but like real talk, a bit of like physical activity, right? Yeah, it's definitely cardio. It's definitely cardio, and for like my goals with my body, really a little bit of cardio every day is all I need. I don't want to build muscle. I don't really want to build muscle. I like kind of being soft, but I want to keep a healthy heart and physique so I can move around and do stuff. I don't want to like be sitting constantly and letting like certain muscles and stuff just atrophy, right? I like to be able to move when I want to move, but I'm not doing anything physically intensive in my life, right? I don't have that kind of goal for my physique. I like being a soft, you know, curvy, clocky trans girl, right? That's what I'm here for. Um, Sorry, it's the first time I put that like goal into words, and I'm like, yeah, actually, no, that's it. That's what I'm going for. So it's like a little bit of like dancing cardio is like perfect, right? You elevate the heart rate, for and I'm pretty sure I've read this. Like, don't quote me on it, because like I'm the last person you should listen to about like exercise. I mean, look at me, look at me. My arm fits between my like on my fucking nose. You can see both my eyes. It's thin as fucking I don't know, something, something thin. It's very tiny. But like, I I don't know. I mean, I think that's good enough for like heart health, probably, right? Like, maybe eventually I'll get to doing it twice a day. If I really like it. I mean, I do enjoy it. It's a fun time. Nobody's attacked me on my exercise habits, and I'm already defending myself. What's wrong with me? I just gotta get my engineering degree that I could do the millionaire furry stereotype, but with robots instead of animals. Please do it. I'm here for it. I go with daily walks, not amazing exercise, but better than nothing. Keeps my cat happy. Do you walk your cat, Glavco? Does your cat have like the little harness? I think those are so cute. Also, hello, hello, welcome in. Very good to see you. But yeah, no, walks are good. I used to do regular walks, and that kept me in pretty good shape. When I was in college, I walked and biked everywhere. I was in reasonable shape. Um, and then I used to do like night walks. And when I was living in my old apartment, for a while before winter came along one year and just made me stay inside and lose the habit, I would just go and walk loops of the neighborhood sometimes. I try to get in one of those each day, and that kept me out. That got me outside into the sun. That's the one thing that I really need to work on a little bit more. For privacy, I keep the blinds pretty drawn. I've started to like open them up a little bit because I know that I need the sunlight, especially now that winter's coming around, right? Um, But like I probably need to like get a little bit more sunlight. The exercise I'm doing better on, but sunlight's important, especially as winter's coming around. This goes for all of y'all. Sun's good. You need that vitamin D. It's going to make you feel a lot better. It keeps you healthy. It's good for your eyes. Uh, Seriously, like, go spend like 20 minutes outside if you can. You just go spend 20 minutes outside, please, for the love of God. Did someone say walks? Yes. You want to go on walkies? Walkies. Walkies Hive? So whatever, walking was more effective to me than 1.5 hours of intense training. I mean, walking. I mean, it's exercising, I imagine, muscles that you actually use day to day, right? You know, it's good, probably. Didn't realize I had sent a pic of him in his hardest the little guy's channel. That's been fixed. I am going to, like, briefly, and now I'm gonna have to, like, look over here to read y'all. I need to see your cat. I need to. Avoiding making crude jokes right now because I need to see the kitty. Come on, load, 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 load. I don't know, I love winter walks. It's nice and dark. There's snow everywhere, so stuff is still visible. It's lovely. Oh, yeah, like winter walks when, like, you know, it's cold and dreary out and you got the snow around. I love it. But also, sunlight is legitimately good for your health. Like, get some sun. Oh, the baby. What a cute little baby. Oh my god. All flopped over. Needs a belly rub, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Glavko. I appreciate you sending them. Oh gosh. I love little creatures. Oh gosh. I can't right now. Like I don't think I'd be able to like I can't trust myself to like take care of another living thing right now. You know, the plants are hard enough work, but and speaking of which I need to water them. Actually, would you all mind if I watered my plants real quick? Is that allowed? Because like I forget constantly. Because like during the day I want to leave them in the windowsill so they get enough light, especially now that it's winter again and there's less light for them and they love it. They love the windowsill. But then that means during the day I don't want to water them. So then at night is when I plan to water them and then I completely forget about it because it's dark and so I'm not looking out the window and seeing the plants. While the plants, I'm gonna keep rambling. I'm probably gonna get like really quiet. Um, but I am like legitimately, I'm gonna just go, like real quick throw some water on my plants. What if I like turn the camera and you know you can all actually I'm just gonna bring them over. One sec, let me introduce you. Um, because we got two of them over here. Ah, she needs a little bit of a cleanup. She's got some dead leaves right now on her. But this is Selena. Oh, hold on. This is Selena. She's one of my babies. She's very sweet. She definitely needs some water. She was looking a lot healthier like a couple days ago. So then we come over here, we give her some water. And now Selena has water. And then here is my other child. This is Vanessa. Yes, the plant is named Vanessa. Uh, Vanessa was named Vanessa before I was named Vanessa, actually. The plant came first. Spider plants? I love spider plants. Oh my gosh, they're great. Like she cloned actually. The I don't remember what I did with the clone, but she made a new spider plant. It was great. I was so excited for her. But yeah, she needs water too. I'll be right back with her. There we go. Very good. Did you make yourself after your plant? I did. So like, Vanessa got named like before I wanted to be a Vanessa, and then like I figured out. Well, I mean, I'm Scarlet, but like the whole we figured out like the Vanessa name. What was it? It's a little foggy. I think we were like high watching Black Clover with I'm just gonna simplify it and call her a crush, best friend, messy fucking situation actually. Um and like there's a character in Black Clover named Vanessa, who's like a witch that dresses in red and like, gets is a bit of an alcoholic and very, very hot. I'm not doing myself any favors right now, but I saw this character and I was like, wow, these characters named Vanessa in anime are like great. I vibe with them so hard. What if I was a Vanessa? And so it happened. He's a very loud little creature. Love him, but sometimes, oh yeah, is he a talker? What's his name, by the way? Your cat Glavgo. Oh gosh. I used to have more plants. I used to have a little collection, but every once in a while over the years, you'd get a little bit, especially around winter time. That's why like I'm really trying to take care of myself like over the next few months is like that seasonal depression is real, let me tell you. Like I don't get it as bad as some people, but it's out there. It's out there. Got to keep an eye on it. Got to make sure I get my sunlight. But the what was I saying? Yeah, no, I used to have a few more plants, but occasionally, like, the seasonal depression cycle would come in, and I'd be like, not take care of my plants for, way too long. So not only I've had Selena and Vanessa for a while, but they're also survivors. They've been through like a few years of the cycle. They're tough girls. They're tough girls. Love them a lot. Named myself after my username actually. Everyone was already calling me Art and Artie, so it was an easy switch. Yeah, yeah. I I used to go by it wasn't Scarlet. My handle online wasn't Scarlet, but it was another it was a similar kind of word. It was another like shade of red. And then when I transitioned, I wanted a different one that I associated more with the new me, right? So I picked another shade, which I vibed much more with, Scarlet, and it also very rapidly just became my new last name. So yeah, I did much the same here. The shelter called him Amsterdam. I cut out the middle. I call him Adam. Adam! That's cute. And hello, Ivy. Hello, hello. Crimson would go so hard as a name. How did you guess that? Like right off the top of your goddamn head, Andro. Are you like a psychic? You running some kind of advanced prediction algorithms in that metal head of yours? Yeah, no, no. I was before I was Madam Scarlet. I was Lord Crimson. That was the online handle. So cringe as fuck. I know, but hey, I was a little one when I came up with that. But I've always messed around with the shades of red. Envy Powers, also your resident black and red expert. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I guessed it too, but didn't want to dead color you. Is it that predictable? I mean, let's be honest. A masculine me is absolutely a crimson. I mean, look at me, Mauve is another really good red name. It is. It is. Like, I don't think it's quite my vibe. I don't think I have any mauves in me. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Right? Mauve? Mauve? I can see the color in my head. Um, I don't think I have any in me. For a while, Meridian was looking for, like, a name in that category, but ended up settling on, well, Meridian. looking for a good M name, and Mauve was a contender, but it wasn't the vibe, you know? I think I'm gonna let her not run the show. I'm gonna run the show, but I think after stream, I'm gonna let that alter, have her way with things. She's been chatty. What can I say? I don't know. Maybe that sounds crazy, but I'm like, how do I describe this? Girly pop's like a stoner. And like I can feel like the draw of the eyes over to like the little package I've got over here, just off camera, like behind the camera, and I'm like, yeah, I know I know what we're doing tonight. I know what the vibe is. I get it. I understand. Goodness. I would do it for stream, but like I don't know how long I'd be able to keep the show running like that though, right? That's the trouble. I've done streams with like margaritas before, and those were like a riot. I was just talking about this the other night with I was playing some Hunt. As per the usual, that's not a surprise to anybody here. I was playing some Hunt Showdown with actually a few people. We had a nice little rotation. This is actually so exciting. Mauve strikes me as a name for someone who's more on the posh side. Yeah, Mauve, how are you? Oh, Mauve, it's delightful to see you. That kind of deal. Mauve, how's the estate doing, Mauve? um, but like, so I've been getting some more people into Hunt. I got my supervisor from work into Hunt, and actually he and I have become friends, and we've been talking outside of work, and that's been really nice actually. Um, he's he's cool. It's like we're from very different walks of life. We've got the like I think like mid 30s cishet white guy who's getting married soon. But like he's like definitely got a little bit of the tism going, but don't tell him, right? Um, and he's fun to hang out with. And then one of my old friends from college, who has been on stream actually, Grim. Grim comes around here sometimes, every once in a blue moon. Um, so I got Grim into it here recently. And then we were playing the other night, and I realized, oh my god, I can finally say that I'm playing Hunt Showdown with the boys. What a milestone! I haven't been able to say that for years. Ah, Grim Crimson is so edgy, but I love that as a name. It kind of does go hard. It kind of does, doesn't it? Honestly, like the more I look at it, Andro, the more I'm like, hey, actually, that's cookin'. That's cookin'. You wouldn't ever say that to somebody with a straight face, but it's cookin'. No, but so we played a bit of that, and then Grim swapped out, and we got Mel in. I think at the point that Mel and I were talking, we brought up what was the point of this story? What was the point of the story? Does anybody remember? I mean, you could always say you're playing out with the boys if you don't mind being transphobic. Well, Hive, I'm not transphobic. So, in fact, I'd be very surprised if I was transphobic, all things considered. Oh, goodness. My new supervisor at work walked up to me today and she said, Ivy, you're one of my girls now, so I need you to know if you're not limping, you have to be pimping. I almost forgot my clock out number. What on earth? I mean, gender, I suppose. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, with a very, very gay face in my case. Hey, real. Be gay, do crimes. Always a great point in a story. Yeah. Let me think about this. Also, let me like scooch a little closer and adjust the mic because like everything's like a little bit out of whack from when I was moving things around and it's fucking with my posture. Um. Oh no, we were talking about the margaritas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spoke about doing a stream on weed and margaritas. Yeah, 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 yeah. I would not mix the two. I'd die. Yeah, I would be incomprehensible, and it would be a terrible viewing experience for you all. You'd just see me like slowly slump off into nothingness. I love being crossed, but it's like it's not entertaining for like content, right? Maybe that was the story context. Yeah, yeah. So we were talking about stream, and I was like, yeah, like during warmer weather, I need to do margarita streams again. I loved those. Like honestly, like I've got like internally a list of some of my favorite streams that we've done, and like pretty much all of the margarita streams like are like peak, if I can say that. If I can say that about my own work, if I can take pride in my own achievements for a moment, pride in what I do. The margarita streams were really good. Like they were good fun. Uh, bestie, I don't think that those are gender neutral. Yeah, they're literally what the genders are. You can't. It's not Pride Month. God damn it. Well, guess I've got to wait another, yeah, about another year before I take pride in my work again. um, yeah, no, but you see, like the trouble is, it's not margarita weather right now. It's not. It's just not. Like if you break out a margarita in like the middle of winter, I'm sorry, you're a psycho. However, as I've been sitting here talking about this, I just had a thought. It is eggnog weather. Ooh, it is eggnog weather. I could get some eggnog. That would be kind of great, wouldn't it? We could do eggnog streams. Ooh. Yeah. Eggnog streams and we break out like the hunter again. The hunter streams on like with like alcohol and stuff were like really good. Um, they were really good. And nobody here anymore remembers why they were so good. So like we could go back and do a few more. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, Andrew, but by default, I wouldn't call those gender neutral, you know? They're kind of implicitly gendered, but you do you. I mean, language is a tool of communication. Something about what is it? Prescriptive versus whatever the other goddamn thing is. I don't remember. I don't have the brain cells right now. We're moving on. Yeah, no, that would be good. I should get when I get groceries this week. Prescriptivism versus descriptivism. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Um, but no, like, when I get groceries next, I should get, I should get eggnog. We should have eggnog for stream. Of course we should. What a no-brainer. What a good idea. Have you ever seen a rat so full of good ideas? I haven't. But there she is, right over there on my screen, sitting there, being very full of good ideas. Her default activity, actually. May have posted a few more pics of the creature. Hell yeah, I'll give them a look later. They're not as black and white, but in general, those are the two camps. Yeah, actually, you know what? I want to see the cat now. I don't usually. I'm breaking my own rule of like not going on Discord during stream, but like VOD watchers, go join the Discord. Cat pictures in Discord. That'll get you. Live viewers, join the Discord. Cat pictures in Discord. Very cool. Let me pull these up real quick. Let me go look at the little guys. The little fellas. This bad girl can fit so many good ideas. That's right. You know it. You know I can fit a lot of good ideas. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I love cats like so much. Like, oh, what a cute baby. So handsome. Look at those eyes. Oh, just gorgeous. You have a very lovely cat, Glavko. If I may say, absolutely darling little feline. Very, very cute. I've been my brain's dying. Oh no. Oh Lord, my brain. Here we go. The end of the rat lifespan. It's been nice knowing you all. No, I don't know. I've been really appreciative of cats lately. Like maybe that's a strange thing to say, but like there was a cat in my life that I was not a very big fan of. Primarily because I lived with it and it became my problem when I did not want it to be. But like other people's cats, adorable. The sweetest babies. All of them. I've not seen a bad cat since. They're all cute as hell, super photogenic, polite, maybe a little noisy and being a little shit some of the time, but still, it's not my problem, so who cares? Um, I don't know. They're sweet animals. Very, very cute. I've been like I've been tempted and I can't do it. This is how we got on the plant thing, by the way. Um, I've been thinking like that I would love to have a pet. Like a few rats would I think do me well, except for the fact that there's no way on this earth that I can take care of another living being like that right now. I'm barely taking care of the plants. Ah, but like if a few rats would be good for me. I think. I think I would enjoy having them. I got very lucky. He was available at the shelter for like a week before I adopted. He'd been at the shelter longer, but it was in isolation for health checks. Oh, I see, I see. I've struggled living with the cat before. I loved her so much, but she probably made me cry more than anyone in my life. No, real, like, I don't know. It's just, it can be stressful living with an animal. That's one of the big things is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I feel responsible for them 24/7. Whether I'm there or not, whether they're there or not, whether they need anything or not. It's another living being, and whether it belongs to me or not, I feel responsible. And that constant responsibility weighs on me and steadily chips away at my mental condition until I cry. Pretty much. Which is terrible. So it's like I can't do that to myself voluntarily. I would love to like have a little animal to interact with now and again, but I can't take responsibility for it. It just wouldn't end well. I'd love to have a pet, but I'm not responsible enough. Yeah, it's like either the normal stresses of having an animal in the house would get to me, or like I'd get a bad bout of seasonal depression and not be able to take care of it. And it's like, oh God, no, I can't. I can't do that to a cute little creature. It doesn't deserve that. And so we stick with being a plant mom and a stuffed animal mom. I love my stuffed animals, and they love me too. I take very good care of them. I take them out. I put them in different places around the house when they want to go places. It's a great relationship. And I don't have to worry about them because they're stuffed animals, right? Oh, and hello, hello. Welcome in, Kitsu. Hope you've had a good stream. Welcome in, Raiders. What were y'all doing? How are we? You've come in at a moment. We're at the end of a story. I promise I'm a perfectly sane individual. I was not talking about having a parasocial relationship with stuffed animals. It wasn't happening. You didn't hear Jack. Oh goodness. But welcome in, welcome in. Get raided. Welcome, 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 Prince Remy. Welcome, Aeon. How was your stream, Kitsu? What were y'all up to? Oh, my lizard plush is 100% the best pet ever. No, like really, like you don't have to feed them. You don't have to clean up after them. You don't have to worry about them getting lonely. Well, you do have to worry about them getting lonely. The plushies, they do need some attention, but they're pretty low maintenance. They're pretty low maintenance. It's a good time. It's not parasocial because stuffies love you back. You're right, my stuffies do love me back. Thank you, Hive. You're so right. Rambling rat, a little evening chat. She's at bat, facing a cat. Begin debate. Oh my god, it's debate club. It's high school all over again. Hello, Null. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well this evening. It was good. Was playing Shadow of Mordor with Remy. Shadow of Mordor. It's been a while since I played that one. I I like that game a lot, actually. It was good. It was good. They cooked. They cooked. How long ago was it since I played that, actually? Oh, I don't remember. I remember, I remember kind of bouncing off the second one a little bit. The. Don't mind me hitting my desk and scaring the hell out of myself. Jesus Christ. I need to be careful. What am I doing out here? Oh, gosh, I felt that in my heart. No, I remember kind of bouncing off the second one, but the first one, I completed that. Like, that was a good, good game. Like if ever, I mean, I don't really have the time to be going back and replaying games, but gosh, like, if one deserved a replay, that one could get one in a couple years, maybe. If you press them close enough to your ear, you can hear their heartbeat. It always syncs up with your own, so you know they're on the same page. Exactly. The stuffies are on the same page at all times. They're my little sweethearts. I love them very much. Reinstalled Shadow of War recently. Been playing a bit. I I've tried. I played a fair bit of it originally. I think a year or two later I came back and gave it a reinstall, tried to give it a second run through. It's got fun combat. I don't know why I haven't clicked with it as much as the original, but like Shadow of War, there's something about it. There's something about it that just doesn't click right in my brain, and I can't tell you for the life of me what it is. Usually I'm better about being able to like put my finger on like what's missing, I would like to say, but this one it's like everything seems fine. Everything seems fine. It just hasn't done it for me. You lose the debate if you resort to physical violence. Oh, that's easy. I don't resort to physical violence in debate. I'm actually so good at it. My opponents resort to physical violence first. I'm a winner. I think. I think that makes me a winner, right? I think. I've actually okay, it's funny now, like in this particular context laughing about it, and the fact that it happened like a few years back, legitimately like once I don't want to say stonewalled, but I had a roommate slash friend who we don't like. He turned out eventually to go like alt right, low key Nazi shit. Eventually, he went down the wrong rabbit hole. But when he was still like had a chance and was still hanging around the crew at the time, um, he really liked to try to debate me because he like identified he for some reason identified me as being like smart and somebody that he could challenge like his intellectual wits against, and he kept feeling like he was losing. And eventually at one point during a party he was like, I don't remember if he was drunk or he was high or something, and he tried to like debate me on like fucking pro-choice, anti-choice stuff. And like we got like two sentences in, and he fucking like was ready to get physical, and I'm like, buddy. And he literally admitted afterwards that he was like intimidated by me and felt the need to become violent. I was like, holy shit. People write not fanfics. People write fiction to like play themselves up about that. It's like that's fucked. Oh my gosh. Debate culture is 100% the first step to the alt-right pipeline. Oh yeah, like modern debate culture fucking sucks. Like that's a whole bit. Scarlet being pushed into a locker. Haha, this proves I won the debate. Haha, I won. What can I say? All I can say is there's a reason that I keep certain implements in my purse these days. That's actually the story that convinced me to start carrying stuff. Like at the time it was scary, but now it's like, oh damn, people really do that. Been very confused by the 13-inch plush as a choking hazard warning, but I think that's an American product thing. You never know, Andrew. You never know. It's Shadow of Mordor, but copy pasted like 20 times. Yeah, no, you're right, Glavco. You're right. You can't really stick around in one area to get to know the captains as much. There's not enough content in each fort. Yeah, you're never really coming back around, and when you do, it's just. You're right. It's very copy pasted. It's too big. You're right. That's it. Because like I enjoyed the first area a lot. I did, and then I got to the second area, and I was like, oh, more of the same. Let's run on through. Big deal. Big deal. It wasn't a bad game. It's just like, it feels like it abused the open world, right? You're the opposite of intimidating, though. You keep bribery candy, coward. I do keep some I used to keep candy in my purse, but then I never found anybody to give it to, so I stopped, unfortunately. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Prince Remy. Another rat? That's right, another rat. Oh my gosh. No, but oh gosh, like the open world thing. Can I ramble about open worlds for a bit? Is that allowed? Because I feel like that's a ramble that I want to have. I feel like that's like in my brain a subject that like there's a little ramble like stored up. I watched a video lately that was excellent, and I'm not going to be able to do it justice, but believe it or not, it was on Metal Gear Survive, if you can believe it. It's your stream, do what you want, go for it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I'm in charge. That's crazy. You shouldn't allow that. Actually, that's dangerous. Kind of, kind of a mistake on your part, a misplay. The chess.com would read that as a blunder. Completely off topic. I always use so much shampoo and perfume. My bed smells like cherry 24/7. That honestly sounds peak. I'm here for it, Mousy, 100%. Oh no, not Metal Gear for the Survive. Okay, like I can't like attest to like whether it's enjoyable because I haven't played it, right? I haven't played it. But but this video did a very good sell on it and really described my main issue, well, some of my main issues with Metal Gear Solid 5, right? And open world design in general. So I'm willing to like give the video creator some credit. They seem to have taste. Um, always fun watching streamers realize the power they hold. Yeah, as we slip away into, power mad depravity. Yeah, it's a good arc. I'm glad to be on it. But so the bit is, right? I'm gonna rehash some ideas from the video. But mostly just talk about my own ideas, right? This is just kind of what got me on this, and now we've stumbled back into the minefield as we do. Open world design is often really unsatisfying, right? Tons of open world games I've complained about here, like, because of their open world. Witcher 3, I don't particularly love the open world of. It's not the worst offender, but I don't think it's very good. Elden Ring, just yesterday we were talking about how Elden Ring, I think the weakest part of Elden Ring is the open world. The strongest part is the legacy dungeons. The open world, I think I described it as a speed bump on the way to the next legacy dungeon, right? Like, Did not like it. You know, nah, the exploration was kind of garbage outside the legacy dungeons, right? No one that played through Final Fantasy IX 3 separate times on stream because it's your favorite game. Abuse the power you willed as much as you want. Hell yeah, I can do that. You know me, I'm built to abuse power. Um, but yeah, and Metal Gear Solid 5, right? Is like Metal Gear Solid 5 had a lot of issues for me, right? Um, like a lot. It was this weird super soldier power fantasy that didn't really seem to encourage any kind of consequences or strategy or the stealth that the series was famous for. And on top of that, the open world created this problem where, like, number one, it was pointless. Like, once you got movement upgrades, you could just run faster than any of the vehicles. So travel was literally just a time investment. There was no challenge in traversal, it was just a way to get from one point on the map to the other. So there's no point to the open world, right? It might as well be self contained missions. Also, because it's an open world, each individual compound is weaker because it has to be stitched into a cohesive open world instead of having an interesting, singular, isolated map, right? Just like, it's not unsalvageable. It just seemed very poorly executed, as most of these open worlds seem to be, right? Not the other way around, to be fair. That was somewhat intended, as you are playing a big boss at his peak. Maybe, but it's like. And maybe. And you know what? I can understand the intention. I just don't think it made a fun game. Right? Maybe that was, Mr. Kojima's intention, but also at the end of the day, I don't feel like it really gave me a compelling game to play. I tried to love Metal Gear Solid 5 very, 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 very much. I really did. I really wanted to. And it could just never keep its hold on me. It was too big, it was too unfocused. It didn't hit the points that I wanted. It was a game that some people loved. I'm not calling it a bad game, but there were some glaring weaknesses, and I feel like the open world focus was one of them. I don't think it was properly handled. So this video talks about like Metal Gear Solid Survive, which was a flop at release for a lot of reasons. Not least of which is that Kojima himself like publicly like slandered and disowned the game before its release, which is like fucking sabotage and wildly unprofessional, but also like whatever. I'm not getting into that drama. Do you care about spoilers if you've lost interest in it? Oh yeah, I know the story. I looked up spoilers because I knew I was never gonna finish the game. Your advice worked. My head is no longer a snowstorm. Hell yeah! I'm glad to hear you got rid of the dandruff turtle. Hell yeah! Proud of you. Good job. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I could be helpful. Do you like GTA 5 or Red Dead 2? I have been enjoying Red Dead 2. That is an open world that I have enjoyed because it is traversing it is sufficiently interesting. Maybe not ideal, but sufficient, right? GTA 5 I've never played, so I can't speak to it, but Red Dead 2 I've liked. I don't feel like it really. I don't feel like Red Dead 2 is weakened by its open world, right? I, it's there. It's there. It's a cool game. Sad part is I actually like the concept between Metal Gear Solid Survival. I just think it should have been a Metal Gear Solid game. I don't know because like spoilers wise, like from what I understand, now I don't know if it like should have been a Metal Gear Solid game because like but also, the argument made by this video is that it really returned it to its roots. Hello, Fendweller. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And again, I haven't played it, right? I haven't played it, so I can't speak to it. But it made really good arguments about, like, the strength of it, taking the open world that was built into Metal Gear Solid 5 You know, because it's all like, it's the same maps, right? It's a lot of reused assets repurposed for Survive, right? But it actually makes that open world matter, right? The fog system makes it so that, you know, your travel time matters, your map gets messed up by it. It actually leans into survival mechanics that account for travel time and navigation and introduce, here's the important thing, choices into your traversal, right? Because gameplay at its crux is about putting interesting, meaningful choices in front of your players, right? This is basic stuff. So if there is no meaningful choice, like say in Metal Gear Solid 5, where it doesn't matter if you run across the map or take a jeep, because you're going to get there much the same, and frankly, you're going to get there better and faster and have more firepower while on foot, then really there's no choice at all, right? It's the choice between roleplay walking and being efficient, and that's not interesting, right? Um, but the implications of Survive are like, actually no, you do actually have to make these choices. Didn't really look like a stealth game at all from what I saw, but I never played Survive, only saw some of the early trailers. So again, this is all from a video that I'm going to need to credit actually shortly. Do not let me end this ramble without crediting this video. This channel, if this whole ramble is like keeps me referring to like this nebulous video, right? Like I've got to give credit where credit's due. I'll look up the channel in a moment. They made some good stuff. It seems quality. Hello, Mel. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope your stream went well, hon. Hope it went well. What about Death Stranding? Death Stranding, I liked, but didn't finish. And I have ideas about Death Stranding. I'll loop back around to it. Because Death Stranding does relate very closely to all of this, actually, because it's part of this little trio, this incestuous little trio of games. That's an excellent point, Kitsu. But I've played a bit of Death Stranding. We should definitely loop back to it. But, like, so the idea, I think, in Survive, from what I'm understanding, is it is, a survival game, right? So you've got, needs for your character that need to be maintained, your usual, food, water, stamina, right? And then when you go into these big fog banks, right, there's these little oases. There's an oasis where you build your base, right, where the air is breathable. But you go into this fog bank and the visibility drops, right? This is where the zombies wander and such, and, all of that and stuff. And the air's not breathable, so you've got to wear an oxygen mask. You burn through oxygen, right? Especially when you're doing strenuous activities like combat. And your map is messed up. You no longer have a GPS connection. You can't see your position on the map, so you're navigating by compass. Interesting. Okay. Now, if you go stealthily, you can stretch out your supplies, and well-placed kills against these zombies gives you the resource that you need to refuel your oxygen, but the refuel for that is increasing with every refill. So there's a limit. You have to go back eventually. Your supplies are being constantly stretched, and furthermore, getting into combat further stretches those supplies because you can live a bit of that Metal Gear Solid 5 super soldier, action, right? You can pull out a little bit of the big boss for a while, but that's a reward for when you've managed your stamina and your food and your water appropriately, and you have the oxygen and the resources to pop the fuck off for a little bit and do some killing. It's not a constant, right? You can't just Rambo your way through the whole game. It's fascinating, and the way that it integrates with that open world looks genuinely interesting. Again, haven't played it, but the video, which I should look up now before I forget, makes an excellent argument about why it's interesting. Let me grab that for y'all real quick. And it's like, it was quality viewing. Like, honestly, go watch this fella. Incestuous Trio. Hey, listen. My dog has made a bed in my laundry hamper. Good. That's where dogs belong, I think, is wherever they're comfortable. Let me look at my history here. Where is this gonna be? Let's see, let's see, let's see. It is, So the channel is Lamb Hoot. That's a lamb like the animal, and hoot like what owls do. And the video is titled Metal Gear Survive's Twist Ending. Right? It was good. It was genuinely good. I actually recommend going and giving it a watch. Like if you want to like leave this stream right now, it's better viewing than I am. Let me tell you. How are you so cute? No, you. How are you so cute? Shake my head. I'm gonna take another hydrate just for that. Jeez, gosh. But coming back around to what Kitsu had asked, what about Death Stranding? Death Stranding was interesting for me, right? Death Stranding is a game that I've rambled about previously, actually. It was an experience for me. Now, I've only really played the early game of Death Stranding, and my experience with it was skewed by, let's just say I was playing an offline copy of the game. Alright? These two things are important. I played early game, and I played an offline copy. Asterisk next to that. You all know what it means, but I'm not gonna say it. And it was interesting. It was interesting, right? I love a good story. It seemed fascinating enough. Kojima's mode of storytelling continues to be absolutely insane and 100% heavy-fisted as all get out. I mean, there's a character in it who's literally called Die Hard Man. Okay. I wonder what his deal is. I wonder what his special power is. Shaking my fucking head. But like, the story was enough to keep me kind of engaged, and the presentation of the world was nice. But it ran into like two issues for me, right? I'd like to say it ran into two issues. But I'll come around to those. Like, what's the gameplay like, right? Well, you travel, right? It is a game that is all about traversal. Completely and 100%. How you get from point A to point B is all that the game is. You're trying to make deliveries, and you're trying to make them safely and without damaging the goods. Additionally, you want to make them efficiently. You'd like to make your deliveries quickly. And so you set forth to trailblaze these paths between disparate facilities and build a trail, right? On your own, this is kind of a strange experience, right? Death Stranding's open world is interesting because its core game mechanic is in itself instead of being a filler. Exactly. So it's like Death Stranding almost arguably needs an open world because it's a traversal game, right? Yeah, and it's like offline you see like, okay, this is interesting and I'm building my own trail and my own stations. But that's it. And once you've made your choice on how you're going to traverse a particular path, if you're playing on your own in your own little bubble, that choice is made because you set up your infrastructure for your path, and that's it. right? There's no longer really any incentive to experiment with other paths unless you're like going back and really trying hard to like, optimize a path or something, which is not the kind of gamer that I am, right? I'm an explorer. I like a good bit of story. I like a challenge, but I'm not a completionist and I'm not a speedrunner, right? I don't like super efficient stuff. I don't like online only games. Exactly. So if you aren't a fan of online only, you can play offline, but you're going to be missing a big part of the experience, which is this kind of mutual trailblazing. The idea that you may not see the other travelers on the road, but you create desire paths through the terrain together. You set up your little way stations, your little stops. I've looked into because I thought the game was fascinating, right? I've looked into how those systems work, and it's like, wow, this is really something. It's almost a social experience in something in a manner that you don't see explored a whole lot in media, which is the idea of, again, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to keep saying this word because this is what this game is. This is what its real genre is, I would call it. It's a trailblazing game. More than anything, you blaze a trail. Been said by other players so many times. It's like the ability for players to leave supplies and alternate paths and bits of encouragement, and just even like little non-mechanical signs that they've been there, right? Um, makes the world feel much more lived in and alive. To play offline is a deeply isolating and lonely experience, and I couldn't play it like that. Maybe I would enjoy the game a lot more online, even if I'm years late to the party. Maybe. Um, I do think that the game for me is not entirely saved, perhaps, by going online. I don't know. I'd have to see it. Because it does, for me personally, this is not necessarily a knock against the title as a whole, right? It's okay for a game to have a certain audience and not appeal universally to everybody. I enjoyed my time with it as it was. I don't feel like beyond a relatively basic tool set for traversal that eventually becomes like goofy as all get out, doing fucking flips on bikes through like fucking gate portals and stuff or whatever. That doesn't appeal to me, right? Like, and this is my conflict with Kojima, just as a developer, putting aside his perversions, that's a whole other subject. Um, but like things eventually become kind of high powered and zany in that game, from what I understand. I caught a glimpse of it, and it's like, that's not really what I'm looking for. I like the rugged journey. I enjoy the hard path. I play my games on hardcore modes and permadeath and Iron Man modes because I enjoy the grit, the struggle, and the challenge, and a final meaningful death and an end to a story, right? And whereas Death Stranding is a trailblazing game representing what I'm gonna keep calling a genre, because it's not the only trailblazing game out there, but it's a genre that's not explored very much then, right? Points finger to the air. Actually, it's a Strand game. Actually, it's a Strand game. Thank you. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Is this idea that, like, and there's different ways to explore that, right? I think it's possible to make a more rugged, trailblazing game that appeals more to somebody like me. Death Stranding is good in the sense that it represents an underrepresented genre, and a genre that I desperately need to see explored more. I need to see it explored by somebody besides Kojima. He and I don't see eye to eye on what makes a fun game, and that's okay, right? He made a quality title. I think that the people that like Death Stranding 1 are going to love Death Stranding 2. That's good for them. Who knows? Maybe I'll join them on that path. Because it was enjoyable enough, but it's like I can see where there's more that I would desire, right? Follower goal met. Now we dance. Oh my god, did we? Oh my god, did we? That's actually a big deal. That's actually important to me. Thank you for letting me know, Turtle. That's cool. Well, thank you for the help with that, Kitsu. I really appreciate that. To play offline is a deeply isolating and lonely experience. If that isn't a 21st century quote, I don't know what it is. No, honestly, like I, I get you, you know, and I don't think it has to be that way. That's the other thing. I don't think that Death Stranding had to be that way. But then again, does every game have to appeal to the offline gamer? You know, there's a lot of games out there. You don't have to make a game with universal appeal. You know, I'm not going to make a value judgment on that. I can only speak on it from my perspective, which is the sense that I think it's a fine game for somebody that's not me. And I enjoyed my time with it, but I wasn't necessarily super eager to go much further past the first big boss fight. I beat the first big boss, and which is way harder to do offline, by the way, because the online mechanics are very important for beating the boss fights, as it turns out. Like other players are able to like essentially pay forward equipment and such in the fight. So if you are offline, you get like bare minimum resources. You get like jack shit. And have to make do with like basically what you brought in and a little bit of luck. Absolutely mental. Really made it way harder than intended. That didn't poison me against the game, but after I beat that and tried to go a little bit further, I was like, I'm not really super looking forward to what's over the next hill. I feel like it's going to be more of the same. And that's not a good feeling for a game. If anything, part of it is I feel like it wasn't hard enough. I feel like it was the traversal was ungrounded enough and not hard enough, right? And not without enough consequences, with more focus on the difficulty being in doing things fast and with like hyper efficient loads than actually getting there, right? Which is a me thing. And also, honestly, between you and me, and this is going to sound crazy, I don't think the open world was big enough. I know. I've been spending this whole time harping on open worlds and how a lot of games are unnecessary. I think Death Stranding could have been bigger. I feel like it was too easy to get to where I was going and that the journey took too short of a time. I want like, you know, hours of journeys to get to the next facility, right? This is a super scaled down US to the point that it doesn't feel like it. You cross like a good chunk of the United States in like the early part of the game so that it feels like you've basically just crossed over like a big field maybe and a hill. Not a good vibe for a trailblazing game. Make it longer, make it bigger. Like I know it's not easy. I'm asking a lot. 1-to-1 scale US? Maybe that's asking too much just on a technical end. But in a far future where like we figure out how to do that efficiently and not kill developers in the process, I would love to see a 1-to-1 scale US trailblazing game like that. Like something big, something big, something hard. It would be good. Also, V, don't go jumping on ice pans. The what might snatch me? I don't know. So we go further into the age of just because you buy, you don't own. I think offline mode is needed as an option. I believe there was something going on in Europe right now related to that. Yeah, some stuff with game preservation. That's an excellent point, Prince Remy. As an artistic point of view, I understand some games just by default being better being primarily online or being focused around online features. I think that there is room to explore that ethically and artistically. If you sell a $60, $70 game that's online only and eventually support's cut and that game fucking disappears, of course that's scummy as hell, It's like the idea that game ownership has become about licensing a product rather than owning it is like scummy and bad just by default. 100%. 100% right. If passed, the law would require publishers that sell or license video games to consumers in the European Union or related features or assets sold for video games they operate to leave said video games as in a functional, playable state, even in the event that the servers are shut down or the studio closes. Yeah, I think that's important. Like, not only as a point of preservation, but as a point of consumer protection. And, like, I don't think. I've heard some things about that movement being, like, a little juvenile in its management, but I think the spirit there is good because like preservation like that's critical, right? I think it's important. Like even stuff that is primarily online. If like the RuneScape servers close someday, there should be code around so that people can run private RuneScape servers. Period. Right? Like that should be a thing. They shouldn't just wipe that work off the face of the planet for a profit-saving motive, right? What can I say? You live in the US, you could already explore the scale bottle US? I mean, that's true, just go outside. Yeah, but like, they don't really particularly take kindly to me backpacking across the US. I think my feet and ankles would explode. Can't wait for American Truck Sim to have the entire US unlocked. Yeah, it's like, that's what I wanted to say is like, I want like, American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Simulator kind of levels. Not necessarily true one-to-one, but something where like there's a journey, like it really feels like a journey. I don't think Death Stranding captured that for me in the time that I played it, that I felt like I had gone on a journey. Especially once I had figured out my route, it was not particularly difficult to get back to where I had already been, which is, you know, it's not ideal. It's not a huge knock against the game. Again, I enjoyed my time with it. I don't want to say it was bad. It just wasn't good enough that I finished it, right? Wasn't good enough that I felt like picking up an online version. But like some of the story beats were really good. There's a part early on where like you've got to take a body to like an incinerator, right? I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, I guess, but like you take a body up to an incinerator. It's intense as hell. They did really good with it. Like the enemy encounters, peak, actually genuinely good. Even like the little semi-random encounters, they're not random, but like they did real good work. Maybe not ideal, but really, really good, especially for a game like this. Online features are fine. Just let players host their own servers when the company doesn't want to actively support it anymore. Exactly, exactly. Blah, 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 blah. Desert bus with things in it. Yeah, desert bus with the things in it. I love a good traveling game. I love a good traveling game. I love a journey. I love a journey. I should play some more games like that. Because they're out there, right? They're out there. You just don't see them too much. Also, V, what are your opinions on eating and drinking? That's my opinion on that turtle. I decline to comment further. Sorry, I had to hit you with that awkward pause for like effect. I'm fine. You're fine. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. The Mama storyline always makes me cry. Oh, God. Yeah. No, like, Kojima's a goofy ass storyteller. Like, it's wild, but also he could hit some good story beats when he wants to. I'll hand it to him. I'll hand it to him. Whatever you think of the man, he could do all right sometimes as a director. I've never heard of someone describe bleeding as blood falling out. Yeah, that's honestly what got me more than anything. As I looked at that and I was like, "What do you mean that it falls out? Are you like, do you have your hand, do you have your arm in front of you, and then it's just like, just the veins open up and it just splotches out?" At which point, I wouldn't recommend drinking it. I'd recommend going straight to a doctor. Like that doesn't sound healthy. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Yoey cannibalizing Scarlet? No, 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 no. No. don't think so. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I think that involves me dying at the end, usually. Um, hmm. Ah, but yeah, that's my extensive, rambling, mostly nonsense opinion on open world stuff, I guess. It's all right. I think open worlds are like, you know what the main thing is? Like open worlds are a tool, right? There's something to add into a game for an explicit purpose, right? The open world brings something to the table. Just adding it in order to make things bigger as like a selling point sucks. Games don't need to be bigger unless there's a point to it being big. And games need to be like experiences. I'm talking art projects. But I'm preaching to the choir right now, y'all. We're on the same page here. We people, yeah, sure, turtle, yeah. I mean, it's like when a shopping bag splits and all your food falls out, but with blood. That would be horrifying. Like, imagine, like, you're walking along one day. You're going down the street, you're minding your business, and you see somebody else walking by in the crowd, and suddenly their blood falls out. I mean, that's like the end of the world right there, right? Like, what do you think about that? Like that's not okay. You're trying to get away. You're probably, you stop by your doctor, you schedule an appointment, maybe you caught something. You don't want to call you don't want to catch blood falling out disease. Sounds like some Wizard War shit. Yeah, I came here with my level 2 poison, my level 3 frostbite, and the wizard in the other group over there cast power word scrunch. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I love wizards. I love the Wizard War meme. It's good. It's good. By the way, Valve is making a new Half-Life game. Ooh, exciting. I feel like maybe I'd heard some rumbles about that, but I wasn't quite sure. Now, what do we know so far, if I may ask? That's very exciting to me because, like, when Valve makes a new Half-Life game, when Valve makes a new game, it is explicitly for the purpose of of like accomplishing something. It's driving. I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say the industry forward, right? Like Half-Life drove the industry forward. Half-Life 2 drove the industry forward. The episodes, they stopped when they stopped driving the industry forward. Half-Life Alyx, fucking best, like one of the best VR games we have so far, drove that industry forward. Like a new Half-Life game, that's landmark stuff. I trust. I trust. Huh, that's exciting. Another big part of open world games is most of the time are the games with immediate goals, like Zelda vanishing at the start of Tears of the Kingdom. It breaks immersion so much to go do these shrines when you have definite place to search for Zelda. Yeah. No, that's one of the weird things. It's like that's part of the weird thing with Elden Ring. It's like, yeah, I know where to go. I know where the next objective is, and there's not really any good way for me to figure out where the upgrades that I want are, because it doesn't have a traditional, like, there's no rumor system in Elden Ring. You can't be wandering through a place and happen to overhear, oh yes, the vampire lord in his crypt with the magic blade, fucking sanguinista or whatever, rests just over yay hill. You don't hear that and be like, "Oh hell yeah, I could use like a fucking vampire sword. That sounds sick." No, it's like you have to wander into random fucking tombs until you find whatever random stuff you want. You have no idea until you complete it. It's exhausting. It's an exhausting way to do exploration. It's an exhausting way to do an open world. Uh, our friend Pixel actually had a completed Elden Ring finally, but I was there like getting the updates, and she was making herself miserable by obsessing over exploring this game as fully as possible and like getting all the little things so she could try out, and figure out like, what weapons she wanted and stuff, even though the game was completely completable at the time, right? The exploration damn near ruined her experience with Elden Ring. It's mind-boggling to me. Like, I understand why something like that's put in. It's a selling point. It's not the worst open world, but it's like, ugh, it didn't need to be there, right? World games need non-immediate goals. Breath of the Wild's gaining in a cage was a much less stressful goal. Yeah, like non-immediate goals so that you can actually wander and experience an open world, right? It should be exploration. It's like Outer Wilds. Here's one for you. Outer Wilds is an open world. It kind of is when you think about it. When you take off from that launch pad, you can go anywhere you want. Outer Wilds is an open world. It resets constantly, right? It's very unique. But that openness, that ability to go anywhere you want, is crucial because it's a mystery game. You're going out there, you're collecting bits of information, you're doing space archaeology basically, and you're figuring out these puzzles and these details in order to progress further and learn more until eventually you figure out whatever mysteries you're figuring out. I'm trying to be cagey around it. There's rules around Outer Wilds. We do not spoil Outer Wilds. But like, that's an open world game, frankly. It's called all the points. It's maybe not the biggest open world, but it's there. And it's got very non-immediate goals. If anything, its goals are completely player driven. You know? It's cool. That's a good way to do it. Not most of everything else that we've seen, right? Oh, by the way, V, you look like a cute version of an Amu from Greenlandic folklore. I don't know what that is, but I'll take being a cute version of some folklore creature. I'll take it. I'll take it. I am hoping that I've not been compared. Well, I don't know if I'm hoping, actually, that I've been compared or not been compared. I'm getting mixed up with my words. I'm not sure. I'm scrubbing that sentence. I'm giving up. That thought has become way too twisted and and complicated. I think my brain's gonna explode, actually. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm dying out here. Mm. Uh, but yeah. No. Unironically, I think a 90s edutainment game I played growing up would be a peak example of how to do an open world. At the start of the game, you choose an aspiration, like become mayor or become a business owner, and that gave you a checklist of goals to complete to finish the game. But your choice doesn't lock out the options. You can become mayor without being on the mayor route. Give me goals that encourage me to interact with the world as an inhabitant of the world. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I've seen this done well and I've seen this done poorly, but it's like, here's a weird game to compare this to. Victoria 3 does that, actually. I don't like Victoria 3 because Victoria 3 falls flat on its face in being an economic simulator and a diplomatic simulator and a war simulator. It doesn't do jack. I hate Victoria 3 with a passion. I put way too many hours into trying to like that game, and it's been a waste of my time. But to its credit, one of the ways that that it invites players to engage with its systems is that you can set goals at the start that have no mechanical implication other than giving you a checklist of things to do. It's a good system. That's one of the better systems. Something, in a very open, easy to like get lost in the sauce kind of game with all those like little systems and things that you can do. Having a way to like just set soft goals is like vital for player engagement and for somebody to learn to love the game. Now if only they made a good game, right? V looks like a Amua from Egyptian myth. Why do I look like a mythical creature to y'all? Do you not think I'm real? Do you think you're gonna take your pills and I'm gonna disappear? It could happen. It could happen any moment now, actually. Like any moment now, the screen could just go black and there could be nothing. I could be gone. But I wouldn't do that to you now, would I? I would never do that to you now, would I? Oh, goodness gracious. You're one of the better systems. Gosh, you're gonna burn my ears off. You're too beautiful. God. Y'all are gonna kill me. I swear. Jeez. Look up Amua real quick. Okay. Alright. Let me give this a look up. An Amua. Amu. Ah. Really? Thanks, Hive. I appreciate that. Yep. Nope, that's accurate. That's an accurate one. I don't think I'm gonna repeat that actually. You've done it. Amua. Yep, that's me. Fucking hell. Thanks for helping my joke land. Thank you, Glavco, for encouraging me to engage with. I'm not even sure if it's an insult. Honestly, it's just more of a fact of the matter. I bet you're in Etek Nerivok? Jesus Christ. Y'all out here. Y'all out here making a pantheon out of me. I'm not sure how I feel about this, especially since a part of the pantheon is apparently being a eater of ass. Um, Listen, you didn't need to tell the public about that hive. You didn't need to tell them. That could have remained under wraps. Oh, jeez. What am I gonna do with y'all? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Not a single one. Oh, goodness. I didn't think you'd have a problem with us describing you as a goddess. Okay. All right. No, you're redeeming the point actually. I'm kind of back around to being complimented. Um Fuck, I'm way too easy. I'm way too easy. Jeez. Last one, you'd make a really cute Ikasik. I'm gonna look that one up. I'm gonna look that one up. I'm gonna. Oh no, you don't get to update Firefox right now. All right, what is this? Ikasik. What is this? An Ikasik is a corpse that crawls along on its elbows, dragging its feet behind it. What a horrible creature. What a foul beast. Also, kind of has awesome flesh monster vibes. So, I'm not I'm not actually sure how I feel about that, given the flesh demon OC still exists. I don't know. I my brain is confused and fried beyond all reason. There's nothing more that I can say, either to defend myself or to push you all further into depravity. I'm gone. If you want a flesh demon, go for a qualipolic. Actually, I'm looking this up too, because like I didn't realize like this is some sick stuff you've got going on here. I'm go eat, have fun, have a good eat, turtle. Thank you for hanging out. Oh God, what is this thing? What am I being called here? I'm like butchering these pronunciations. Pollock. A mythical monster that kidnaps children who stray too close to the Arctic Ocean. Lives in shorelines near ice flows. Dear Lord, what a horrific beast. Kind of a cool appearance. I don't think that's I don't I don't know. I don't have a clue. Oh gosh. What do we all want to get up to today, by the way? Do we want to play a video game? I feel like this all, when I bring you all over to hang out, we always end up playing a video game, you know? Like, video games are cool. Like, when I get the ramble out of my system, it's often nice to put something on, have a chill time, hang out, play a little video game. But, like, what are we gonna do? Is there anything that strikes our fancy? Anything that we want to see? I've not really decided on anything. I haven't even decided if we are going to play one, actually. Do they make good video games? I've spent enough time complaining about them today. I don't know. I don't have a clue, actually. I know later tonight I was wanting to play some of the Terraria hardcore. I don't think that's a stream game necessarily, but I could show it off. I would just be, I'd be too nervous actually to be like, doing anything on it, like on stream. Like, it's like driving distracted. You don't want to do that. We've been discussing open worlds. Any decent ones installed? That's a fine question. We do have Red Dead. We do have Red Dead installed. Red Dead's good. So we could pull that up for a little while, have a little cowboy time. I don't know when I became like so interested in like cowboy games, and like cowboy media, but like it seems to have consumed a large part of my life. Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2 actually. Red Dead 2 at the time. I've not completed it yet, but we've been streaming it a little bit. What other open worlds do I got? We have... Do I have any others installed right now, actually? That might be the only one that I've really got right this moment. There's always Hollow Knight. That's not really an open world. Hollow Knight's fun, though. I do like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight would be rather off topic, but like, I do like Hollow Knight. I've been meaning to play some more of it. Red Dead stream was the first stream of yours I ever attended, so glad Peach made me come watch you. Aww. I'm very glad too. I'm always very glad to have you here, Hive. Gosh, was Red Dead really the first one? Jeez. That was when we were like just getting back to like, swinging here on like the stream. Well, trying, Now we're like getting back at it. Like we're working hard. I'm torn. I'm torn actually. It's like we could play some Red Dead, and I don't have any particular goals in mind for Red Dead right now. We were just going to be wandering around doing cowboy stuff. Which is kind of my problem with these games is they're so big. It's easy to get very lost in them. Or we play Hollow Knight and continue to work on trying to get ourselves up to where we left off before. Both could be fun. Both could be fun. I'm going to leave that up to audience choice, actually. I could run a poll. I have tools, actually, available to enable the practice of democracy. Do I believe in democracy, though? After recent events, what is my level of faith in democracy at the moment? Maybe I just sit here and I make you all shout what game you want. Whoever shouts loudest and most convincingly wins. I think I know what the answer is going to be in that case. I think it's going to be Red Dead because, like, literally the only people that... I'm the only one that's spoken up on behalf of Hollow Knight. Everybody else seems to, like, have been interested in Red Dead. Red Dead would be fun, actually. You know what? Let's play some Red Dead. I've convinced myself. How about we get that going, shall we? Oh, goodness gracious. We'll play a little bit of this. We'll play a little bit of cowboy game. It'll be a chill time. I wanna. Oh my god! I gotta show you all my guns. I've played a bit off stream. I played a little bit for Peach and just a bit on my own because it's a big game and, you know, there's no way I'm gonna get through it just playing it on stream. But we like tricked out some guns. Listen, like, they're kinda sexy. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me get this launching. Let me get this on its way for you. Oh, goodness gracious. I hope the camera doesn't cut out when the game loads up. I hope. I dream. I dream of a world in which this camera keeps working. We will be switching on over to the rat PNG, of course, shortly. So, you know, get your fill while you can, I suppose. Whatever that means. Oh, yep, there it is. Ends on the ugliest face in the goddamn world. How about that? I knew it was coming. I should have switched off earlier. I got myself, you moron. You fool. Scarlet, you fucked up again, didn't you? Let me get the rat on screen for y'all. And we'll get this show on the road, shall we? This should work. There we go. Get that rat going. Get that rat going. Oh no, she disappeared. The meds are working. The meds kicked in. Oh, fuck. No, it's okay. I'm still here. Look in the corner. Everything's fine. Nothing's changed. You know, we just got a slightly smaller face cam. Don't worry about it. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me get this capture all set up. This is the... What do you mean you couldn't sign me in automatically? What are you talking about, sign in with my Rockstar account? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh look, it's Vanessa. Hello, Pixel. Hello. Hope you're doing well. It's Scarlet right now, actually. Vanessa's taking a little sleep, but... Good to see you. This better be the password. Oh my fucking god. Did they send a verification code to my email? Oh my bad. You're good. It's a safe bet to call us Vanessa at any given time. That's why I'm letting you know. Oh look, it's Scarlet? It's Scarlet. Scarlet? Yeah, it's me. It's Scarlet. Yep, get me that verification code. Thanks, Rockstar. What do I need to verify to log into a game that I own? That I'm launching on fucking Steam? Psychos. See, this I hate. This I absolutely loathe and detest. Is the, And again, I'm preaching to the choir. We all hate it, but like having to download like another launcher is like anathema to my existence. I can never keep track of all the passwords. Oh wait, is you plural? I am. There are 5 of us. Sorry, I'm like probably the worst one to talk to about it. I'm not around nearly as much, but there's myself, Scarlet. There's Vanessa, who's the main one, and it's always a safe bet to call us Vanessa. That's chill. There's Rose, there's Meridian, and there's Penelope. And it's a great, happy little family. Just a little pile of rats in my head. And it's definitely not confusing at all. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's get that game capture going. There we go. We fixed it. We got everything going. I'm excited. Let's get here. Let's get about. Thank you for opening up your game with an ad for your other game. I appreciate you, Rockstar, very much. For sure. For real. Let's rock, shall we? Let's see what's going on. I don't actually remember what's going on in this. I know, I remember tricking out some guns, and that's about it. Let me also, like, fix my posture. Now, like, now I get to, like, actually face forward. And now I'm going to be a little closer to the mic, actually. But I get to actually, like, face forward and look at my screen instead of at the camera. But it also means I have to rotate, like, 45 degrees at an L-shaped desk. And it's like I've got to, like, refigure my positioning of, like, my entire body. It's rough out here, besties. It's rough. Let's see. If we put the phone like here. No, close. Almost. Just put it like there. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. That'll work. That definitely won't fall over. Oh my goodness gracious. What a lovely vista. I could just stay here for a while. This would make a really good, like, title screen, actually. Like, just like this. Arthur's standing here, looking out over the realm. I don't know what we're doing right now. I don't even know where we are. Arthur, what are we doing? What's happening? Hey, princess. How are you? Yeah. You're a good horse. You're a good pony.
You good, girl?
Yeah, you're a good girl. Good pony. Let's see what we're up to, shall we? That's my gun. That's not my map. I've played too much Hunt Showdown, the other cowboy game in my life. Who knows why we're out here? It's a great question. We've got a mission. Well, we got a mission to go to. That's the only one I see is up here for Mary. Oh yeah, we got a letter, right? Yeah, something like that. This was all like off stream. It's been a while since we played this one on stream. Let's just go on over then, shall we? Oh, yes, but I need to, like, show you off the guns. How do I... Yeah, maintain. Show off the cattleman. Look at the beauty we've created here. V, this is not just chatting. Thank you. You are very, very good, Turtle, at making sure that I actually change over the title. And literally nobody else can be bothered. Let's see. I have no idea what to title this. This is the hardest part. I'm so bad at naming things. Is there anybody here who's, like, good at naming things? Like, what is that like as an experience to, like, name something and be confident that it's a good name? And, like, to be good at that, to have that as a skill. What is that like? Like, occasionally I come up with a good name. Raz Gun, the prequel. Thank you. The prequel. Bless. Thank God. And then we do Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan kisses me on the mouth. That'll be next stream. Keep that one locked and loaded, Pixel. Remind me next time we stream this game. We could clean this a little bit. I've got tons of gun oil. But look at this sexy little pistol we put together. I spent so much money tricking this thing out. Beautiful, beautiful gun. And like the engraving, the color. Oh, look at that. And the rain coming down only makes it better, actually. The back of it. Absolutely gorgeous weapon. Couldn't ask for better. Like, I'm not a gun fucker. I'd fuck this gun. And like, then we tricked out the repeater. The repeater's not as fancy, but the repeater's nice. You know? We should probably get out of the rain soon. But, like, look at that beaut. Mmm. Why does this game let you lovingly oil your guns? Because your guns deserve to be oiled up, of course. It's gonna suck when you get a new pistol. When I get a new pistol, that pistol is going to be a major expense because it needs to look as good as my current one. It's not enough that it be a, you know, a mechanical upgrade. It's gotta be, like, visually stunning. Oh, Lord. Well, let's get a move on. I can roleplay walk another time. Oh goodness, but that's one of the things like that I quite enjoy about this game is like I've made Arthur look nice, you know. I've got a good looking saddle on a good looking horse on some, you know, and I'm carrying some real good looking guns. And I'm looking forward to more outfit choices. I really just you know, it's something I don't admit to myself very often. I do enjoy fashion in games. I enjoy being fashionable. What can I say? You know what I really want to do this holiday season? I have a conspiracy. I have always wanted to own. Oh, I'm sorry. Howdy. I didn't mean to cut you off there, partner. I'll catch you later. I have a conspiracy. Now that I'm done with my cowboy roleplay. To, you know those, like, cute little, like, Santa outfits? Treating Arthur like a little dress-up doll? Yeah! I mean, look at him. He deserves it. He needs somebody else to dress him anyways. You know? He couldn't do it himself. That's what I like about online. Yeah, isn't, like, the customization online, like, really good? I think that's one of the positive things I've heard about it. I had some friends that tried to get me into online a few years back, but it just didn't, you know, that kind of game didn't seem too appealing to me. Especially given that I hadn't played the single player. But no, I really want one of those cute little Santa girl outfits. I do. I need it in my life. It's important. Yeah? Somebody getting turned in? Well, I don't see ya, and if you're outside of my field of view, then you don't exist. Oh, there they are. Never mind, he exists now. I stand by my position that I would pay $60 for a game with AAA budget that was entirely a character creator. Yeah, it honestly, reasonable position, you know? I get you. You look so cute in those outfits. Yes. I've got two ideas actually. Am I gonna talk about the one of them? One of them I was about to say is like too much for stream maybe. But also I've got the sexual themes tag on. I can mention it. It's allowed probably. It's like an exciting thought.
Just want to get a drink. I'm parched.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hello, mister.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Caused enough harm here already?
Hey, mister. I never learned your name.
Oh,
I never
gosh.
did.
That's
You're like
alright.
a brother, but I didn't learn your name.
Just.
And I said to myself,
You
Mickey,
robbed and murdered your way
you never
across
learned
half
that
the country.
fella's name.
Keep your distance.
Now,
Got a criminal
you'll
here.
never see him again. And you'll be sad.
Oh.
Like when your puppy passed. Because you slept on it.
You slept on a puppy?
What's your name, mister?
Oh my god.
Arthur? Arthur? My uncle's name was Arthur. Uncle Arthur, we called him, on account of his name.
That's a good reason to call him Uncle Arthur.
My name, a strong name, like a king.
I am like a king.
You could be my king, mister.
Oh my god, I need to calm down. Jesus Christ, my heart. I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry that got me. I didn't expect to get hit with that one. Oh my god. That was a conversation, I suppose, technically. Yeah, like, whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that was, I need to keep that one in mind. I could gender bend that one. I could gender bend that one. That's a line and a goddamn half. Oh, that would work on me. That would work on me. I get to sleep on a puppy tomorrow? See my girlfriend? Hell yeah. Please don't smother her. You'd get in trouble. Or at least don't smother her to death, okay? Arthur for president? Yeah, Arthur for president. Oh my god, Arthur for king. This is a new rat laugh? I'm sorry, that was probably a hideous laugh. I was cackling. Christ. Oh my god. See, this is why I like this open world, though. It's like, here I am, just vibing, roleplay walking through, and it's like, hello, puppy.
Okay, boy?
You okay, boy? Yeah, you good? Okay. And it's like, I don't know, it's not super mechanical necessarily, but there's a lot of interaction. I can go to the shops and stuff. I see that place and I know that that's where I can go and get my guns tricked out. You know, if I felt like I had the time, I could stop in, or I could stop in here and we could get a bounty. There's a bounty here. Shop's open. Maybe instead of going straight to the mission, we hitch our horse up and we get a bounty. You know? Is that the puppy he slept on? I don't think so, given that it's alive, actually. I think his puppy's dead, unfortunately. Oh, we've got a bison pelt, too. Oh, actually, hold on. Were we, like, doing something with bison? Is that what I was doing before? I'll come back here. We're in town. We're in town, so while we're here, we'll stop off at the general store and we'll sell our bison pelt. What if you just start shooting up the town? I wouldn't want to do that. That would be evil.
What reason you got to get so damn close, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I was just trying to... You know what? I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. My bad. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna head to sleep now. Thank you so much for streaming, Scarlet. You're spectacular. I love getting to hear you talk. Thank you, Hive. Thank you so much for being here. It has been a lovely, lovely time. I hope you sleep well. I hope that you have a good time tomorrow. I'll talk to you soon. You have a good night.
Don't be causing no more ruckus around here. Right?
I'm so sorry.
fellas.
Yeah, they don't like me around here. I think I caused a little bit too much ruckus recently.
Stare that feller down. Brought enough trouble around here.
Back for some more provisions?
No.
Got everything you need. Have a look.
Can I sell this to you? Is this okay? Not shop or they can be sold to a butcher or the trapper for cash. This is for the butcher or the trapper. Is there a butcher in town? I believe there is. I think I see the mark. Would you let V Scarlet Ecosys dominate you? That is a question for others. If you kill the people complaining about you, are the survivors smart enough to shut up? You know, great question. Maybe. Well, unfortunately, mission failed. We gotta go to the butcher, actually, to sell this. So we gotta go a little bit further. Where it's like, I just wandered into town and I'm doing my errands. I like this. It's a good way to play a video game.
Hello.
You know, this is far better than just I return to a hub and sell off all my loot at once. You know, in like some menu. Oh, here's the butcher.
Venison, all right here, folks.
Hell yeah. Let me grab this. I probably could have just walked this right over here. Hey, buddy. You want one of these?
Looking to shift the pelt you got there?
Yeah, I am. Here, $2. All this effort for $2 goddamn
This
dollars.
poor fella been torn up.
Yeah.
Drops the price, I'm afraid.
Drops the price, I'm afraid. Well, I guess that's only fair, sir. Yeah, well, you know, money's money, though. I'm a submissive little turtle. I like it when there's no character creation. The game tells me what to do. I mean, those could be fun, too, but... I think I'm gonna hold on to the rest of this. Oh, horn from a bison can be sold.
Seems
Okay.
everyone with a rifle been hunting these of late.
I know, right? It just ain't right.
Real good doing business with you.
Yeah, nice talking to you, sir. Now we go pick up our bounty.
Okay, my girl. You're all right now, girl.
And then we just go along our business. And it's like, oh my god, it's lively. There's just enough people for a town like this. You know, I wait for this this cart to go by so I can slip around them. Because these people fucking don't know how to parallel park their horses, god damn it. Look at that. There's plenty of room here to parallel park. Imagine parallel parking your horses. That'd be kind of funny, actually. You know, they've got like little stalls and stuff. I guess they kind of do. Not like this, though. Hey, buddy.
Hey there, partner.
Just shoot the horses. Problem solved. You see, but violence doesn't have to be the solution to all of our problems. Minor traffic inconveniences we can resolve in peaceful manners. By being patient and going around. I would never walk behind a horse like this. That would get you killed. Very bad idea. Hey there, Sheriff.
If I ain't mistaken, you're looking for a bounty. Look no further than that wall, son.
A wall. Oh my god. That's a wall. $25? That's better than the bison pelt.
That's the individual.
Alive for questioning. A reward of $25 will be paid for the arrest of Ellie Ann Swan, wanted for the crime of matricide. The above amount will be paid immediately for the delivery of the prisoner, known as the Black Widow. She has been seen in the Cumberland Falls area with an unknown male who may be manipulating her. All information or reward claims to be addressed to Sheriff C. Malloy in the Valentine Sheriff's Office. Nothing on the back. All right.
That one? They say she's sleeping rough near Cumberland Falls. What's
Yeah.
more, they say she ain't sleeping alone.
Oh, I got it.
All right.
This bounty you're after, the lady. What's she do?
Mrs. Swan? Poor dear. Married the wrong man. She thought she could kill him and inherit a fortune. Instead, she got some debts and that bounty on her head.
This lady murder. That kind of thing happen much around here?
This is a cattle town. There's 3 men to every woman, and 3 women to every woman of the marrying kind. Certain type of lady is drawn to this place.
Indeed. Well, if they're in New Hanover, I'll find them.
Don't get twitchy on them. Bring them in breathing.
All right. All right. I'll see you later, Sheriff.
Hound them to hell.
Hound them to hell. That's right. All right.
Okay, girl.
I should go up to that church at some point. I wonder if they have a service. Reminding me of the Bible I've got over here. Hold on, I should read a quote before we go out and practice the law. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. Thanks. Thanks, New Testament. Very cool. Good advice. Put wine in new bottles. All right. Cool. Let's go get them. What do we got out here? Looks like we've got a crossing here. That's probably our best bet. Yeah. Cool. The map agrees. Oh, yeah, we'll probably go do this bounty and then see where we are. I don't think we're gonna play too terribly much Red Dead tonight. I, of course, have already had a lovely laugh with it, but I will be need to. Whoa, I can't speak to save my life is the problem. Let me gather my thoughts and say what I'm trying to say. I will be needing to think about getting some dinner here.
Hi there, mister.
That's
How
the.
are you?
I'm
Hello,
good.
sir. That's a nice horse.
That is a nice horse.
Anyway, all the best.
Yep. See ya, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna need to be thinking about some dinner here soon. You know, gonna make up a good old plate of pasta. I think that's my go-to. I don't know why I say that's my go-to. It is my go-to. I have pasta like every night, and I love it. I love, I mention it a lot, but I love having that bit of the tism where like eating the same food every night is like actually ideal for me. Ooh. Hop out of your way. What's your horse's name? This is Princess. Princess is a good horse.
All right, girl. It's okay.
It's
girl.
okay.
Just a scratch.
All good, Princess. But isn't Princess pretty? For a foul beast known as a horse. From the Princess Bride? Yeah, specifically Princess from the Princess Bride. Of course, exactly. You hit the nail on the head. How on earth did you guess that, Turtle? What do you mean this way?
You gotta help me out here, mister. Can you? Please?
What's going on
I've
here?
been on the run for days now. If you could help me with these shackles, I just might have a chance.
So how'd you end up like this?
Just shoot the damn chains already, come on!
Oh, buddy, you gotta behave yourself.
Just shoot the chains off, please!
Fine.
I'm done for otherwise.
Oh,
Jesus!
I missed a little bit. Are you okay? You were shuffling too much. My bad. My bad, mister. I didn't mean to. Listen, he's asking me to shoot the chains off, and then he fucking twitches his foot as I'm aiming to take the shot. Why didn't you finish the job? I don't know, that feels like the worst possible choice. You could also turn him in. Yeah, but I'm already doing the law's work. I don't gotta do it for free. I don't gotta do it for free. I ain't a believer in all that, Oh goodness. What are they up to over here? I don't know. I don't know what he did. But he did get away. He's running around in chains. Maybe he's fine, maybe he's not. It's not mine to judge. And if he does cause trouble, I'll just go out and get him in a bounty. You see, really all I'm doing is like greasing my own wheels here, right? As like a bounty hunter. Oh gosh, that's a beautiful sunset. It's a little bright on my eyes though, jeez. Oh, the photosensitivity killing me out here. Ooh, hello. There's Arissa. Fuck. Oh my god. The horse controls. No, give up that shot. I hit shift thinking it would help me like focus the shot. No, that is not what happened at all. I shot forward on the horse. Oh, oof. Should Should have shot him with the leg after shooting the chains off, give him some false hope, then leave him to bleed while the law chases him. Is it better if they fought him or not? He's too lame to run. Jesus Christ, Turtle. Nah, I ain't a believer in that kind of rough justice. You know, we're out here. You're out here talking about shooting up towns and, you know, horses for like minor trafficking conveniences. It's like, nah, my Arthur's like a reasonable fella. He's just out here living. Living life. It's called tough love. Hey. That's not tough love. Shooting somebody in the leg and leaving them to bleed out is not tough love. Alright, I think we're coming up on our bridge here. Is this it? Oh, it's a bridge. No? Map says not. Map says not. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so like I just got a message that popped through. So I've been hanging around with this crew called the Sisterhood for a while. That's our people right over there. I'm certain of it. Who else is going to be camped out over on that side of everything? Get me my binos. That's them. Couple of lovers out there. Now you see, we could take the sniper shot from here and blow his head off. We only need her alive. But she probably scatters. Shoot their feet that they can't run. The Sisterhood, do you have a pair of traveling pants? I wish. No, it's a trans femme social group in the city that I live in. Which is cool. I quite like it. Let's get the double barrel, actually. Well, we can carry both of them. Let's load up. Oh my god, I didn't even show off the double barrel, actually. Pull that out. Look at this thing. I made a really good double barrel shotgun with this. Look at this. It could use a clean real quick. Let's oil it up. But no, it's a social group, some political advocacy, you know, trans femmes, you know, taking care of each other, right? I've made some friends through it. It's been good, and there've been some efforts this year during Pride. There was an influx of a lot of new members, including myself, right? And what's it called? One of my friends who's more organized, more into the organizing of events and such, asked me to head up, maybe getting some stuff going for the remote. Ooh, it's okay, Pony. For like the more remote members who haven't been able to make the in-person events, so like video games and stuff. All right, all well and good, right? But her idea was to like open up a Minecraft realm, which you'd think would be a pretty safe bet. I opened it up a couple days ago, and I'm gonna be honest with you, not a soul, not a soul joined in. So it's all like my friends. It's like, you know, Peach and Mel, and like Pixel and stuff are like, the only people that like joined in. And then, just here, I saw a message come through on my phone that, Sophia added me. I've just named her. Anyhow, the person I was talking to getting this organized, right, actually finally, like, sent me a message to get herself added. I was like, oh my god. Yep, we're here. So we're meant to do this all legal-like, I guess. Let's go introduce ourselves, shall we? I mean, I could just blast the guy and lasso the lady, and that's probably easier, but... you know, let's do this the right way.
My sweetheart. He was a bully, okay? And he got what was coming. Now, you gonna go? That there's a bounty hunter. Get him!
Eliane, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make you go with the feller.
What kind of man are you?
Holy shit. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, she has a knife. Oh my god. She is a Black Widow. She got his ass. Oh my god, buddy. Oh, you're dead as hell, friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You deserved a little better than that. Oh my lord. I'll get a blanket in a bit, Turtle. Let's, Jesus Christ.
This is very kind of you.
Don't you manhandle me?
I think I will. Okay, the knife has been left on the floor. You've got another murder to answer for, lady. Like, why'd you do that? Did you think you were gonna get away? Honestly, I mean, the way she charged me with that knife, she almost had me. If I wasn't ready with the lasso, like, that was almost rough. I'm realizing how much I've managed to make myself sound like a homicidal sex offender. You've been leaning into it a little bit, Turtle. I've been seeing your work. It happens. It happens. Sometimes we sound a little bit deranged as a treat. But I'm gonna have to explain to her. I said her name already. I'm just gonna say it again. I'm gonna have to explain to Sophia that, like, yeah, no, the people who have joined are like all my friends. You know, so it's still all like a Transfem server. It's just not the people you were looking to have join in.
Oh dear. What came over me? Did I just do those things? It's a horrible blur. But I see blood. There's blood everywhere. It won't come out. I'm not like that. I'm a good girl. Really. I promise I am. You believe me, don't you? Don't you, mister?
Of course I don't believe you. I mean, even if you've got something going on with, like, you know, you like see red and start stabbing people.
I have an illness.
Maybe you do, but I'm sorry, you can't be out and about.
A jail ain't where I belong. A sanatorium, maybe.
Maybe, hopefully they can organize that for you.
Mister, please save me. Save me from
Oh no, this is manipulative shit.
Moreover,
Shut up.
from myself.
Be quiet with that.
She's just like me, for real, for real. Listen, the whole save me routine, like I ain't buying it,
You're such a
bestie.
strong man.
Shut up.
So tough and
Is that help you're looking for?
Let's get her back.
I hate you, you sad sack of shit.
See, that's
I
better.
wish I'd cut your belly open open and shown you your guts. Gutless
This is-
bounty hunting nobody.
This
I
is not the
hate you.
path.
I hate you. I hate
No, this
you.
is fine.
I hate you.
Yeah?
I wish you'd die.
Uh-huh. Oh. It's kind of tough listening to these people. They sure do like to wail. I don't know though. Maybe I can introduce her to like the crew or something if it ends up not being something the sisterhood takes advantage of, you know, the realm. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I feel better about it now. Like at least you know they all like you know my friends and such had like had fun with it. You know, getting it all spruced up. You know, made a cute little greeting area and such. I was really happy with that. I'm gonna remove this waypoint. It's bothering me. There we go. She's a good girl, just like me. What a good girl. Just doing a little stabbing as a treat. Don't mind her. Oh, yeah. I am feeling myself get hungry, though. I'm definitely wanting that plate of pasta. You know what would be nice? You know what would be really nice? If I could, like, split in two and have, like, one pair of arms doing, like... What are you talking about, mister? Like, if I could have, like, one body, like, cooking and, like, you know, keeping things in order, then another body here, like, streaming and, like, you know, entertaining. And then just, like, bring a plate over to me, to myself. That would be great. I could totally do both at once if I had, like, the extra body to do it with. Just, like, split off, like mitosis. Maybe that sounds insane. But, like, I feel like I really could. I just need the physical, you know, capacity for it. Unfortunately, I can't be in enough places at once. Hive mind housewife, that's what we are? I mean, I feel like I'm the hive mind housewife at this point. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't draw on these strangers, these nice folks.
Hey there, mister.
Hey there.
Just passing, all right?
Yeah, I'm just passing. Bad memories of that place. I'd eavesdrop, but we're busy. Nuh-uh, you're the hard-working wife? Oh, hey, mister. I mean, I suppose that ain't too bad a dynamic either. But then what are you all doing? Right? Because, like, I'm here. I'm entertaining. Right? We're the other hardworking wife. But what are you doing? Because I'm paying rent. Right? I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm entertaining. I'm hosting. I mean... You know, I enjoy the company, but where's the hard-working element coming here, right? Alright, mission success. Job well done.
Coming up on the jailhouse. You got a ride ahead of you. Anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't.
Yeah. We laugh at your jokes and make corny comments. Oh, you're right. That is ideal, actually. Never mind. I have no complaints. Good dynamic. 10 out of 10. I do need my ego massaged literally at all times. Hey, boss.
You order a lady killer here, Sheriff?
Yeah, we did. Put her in the cell, won't you?
I protest my innocence. I protest My innocence!
She might be a little shaken up. She lost another feather out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you, don't they, Mrs. Swan?
I hope you'll be comfortable, miss.
She'll be fine. Now come get your money off the desk here.
Hey, thank you, boss. Hell yeah, thank you.
The Black Widow herself. This town's so starved of women, I'm sure she could find herself a husband yet.
That's cowboys for you.
They could,
Indeed.
I could fix her.
So it seems this town's got more pressing problems than outlaws. Gonna take some time off posting bounties, impose law and order on the streets.
That man has a heart of stone. It's silly to keep me locked up in here. I mean, what am I gonna do? Just little old me. Let me out to exercise a little.
I'm immune to your charms, Mrs. Swan.
It's so boring in here. Can't we have some fun, Sheriff? Just the two of us?
And to think you was sniffing around this office at one point. I'm lucky you was charmed by another.
Damn.
You see, Sheriff, I know your secrets. And I could spread them all over. Like Miss Moria?
Don't you dare mention Moira again. Now hush.
Oh.
Damn. Okay. All right. Very well. Very well. All right. That's a good day of hunting. We need the gossip. Yeah, I love the eavesdropping. I love I love like the sheriff is out here like having an affair. Oh. Well, geez, what do we want from this? Ah, probably for me to just put a pin in it and go make dinner, right? That's probably where we're at. We didn't get a whole lot of Red Dead in. It was a good time. I enjoy this game a lot. This is a good one. That should be a good place to put a pin in. Save, shoot people, reload. No. I think not, actually. Ah. Thank y'all very, very much, though. I have had a lovely, lovely time. This has been a riot, actually. From beginning to end, I've had a delightful, delightful time. I've said that twice now. It was so delightful, kind of remarkable. I'm gonna get out of here a little bit early. This is a short one, but you know we gotta eat, and I'm gonna spend some time relaxing on my own tonight. I got a lot of work coming up, so I'm gonna be busy. When we're around next time, it's a little bit of an open question. If I sleep well, we might be in for some earlier morning, afternoon streams in the coming days. I'm not going to make guarantees on which days. We'll announce them in the Discord when they come up. And of course, you know, you get a notification here when I go live, so that takes care of it too. I've just got work and got to wrangle the sleep schedule, so we're working on it. We'll see how it goes. As for my next day off to do a regular stream in like the afternoon, it's probably Saturday, but that might be, I don't know if that's going to be a day I'm able to stream. I may end up having plans. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'll keep you all posted. But thank you all very, very much for tuning in. I appreciate it a lot. Be safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Go out, get some sunlight. Not now. It's late, probably, most likely where you are. But tomorrow, get a little bit of sunlight. Get like 20 minutes of sun. You know, go for a little stroll. Get a little exercise in. Brush your teeth. Brushing your teeth's important. I harp on that a lot, but brush your goddamn teeth. Damn it. And, yeah, we'll catch you all next time. Yep, good night, Glavco. Good night, Turtle. Thank you for the hydrate on the way out the door. I appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.